When I'm singing through Psalm 119 or listening to my own recording of it, this is one of the sections I most look forward to singing or to listening to. And it's perhaps one of the sections that's been most meaningful to me in my own life. It's at Psalm 145 in our Bibles, and the Hebrew letter in the alphabet for this one is Kof. The main theme of it is calling out to the Lord to hear his cry and put all his trust in God's promises. His need and trouble seems to here be prolonged and lasting for a long time. In fact, he says, my very life is at stake, and all human hope has vanished. His only hope is in God's promises. But he is absolutely sure that the Lord is dependable. Dependable are all your commands. But I am sure that you are near me, Lord, even though trouble seems to be even nearer. This is real anfechtung. The reason why he's confident that God is near him and he knows his law is dependable is because he has been a diligent student of the law of God, as we've seen in this psalm. God may not have intervened yet in his circumstances, but he will keep on calling out to him, asking him to keep his promises because he knows God is faithful. One other theme that's repeated in Psalm 119 is his motivation in asking God to intervene in his trouble and to save his life. And it comes out here. His motivation is to be delivered so he can keep God's laws and walk in God's ways. And this, of course, is the life of sanctification, longing to be like Christ. And also realizing, as Luther tells us, it's only through anfechtung and trials, tribulations, challenges to faith, in which we're crying out to God and holding on sometimes desperately to his promises, that we make progress in the Christian life. There is no other way. Trials, anfechtung, teach us how to pray on the basis of God's promises, how to hold on to God in prayer. And they also refine our motivation for what we're living for, not for temporal welfare or earthly goals, but to live for the glory of God alone, because that is what we were created to do. And if God's word tells us anything at all, it tells us that we've been created to live all our days and in eternity for the glory of God. Wholeheartedly I'm calling on you, Lord. Answer my cry, and your laws I'll obey. I'm calling out to you, Lord, save my life, that your instructions I will keep always. I will keep always. Before the dawn I rise and cry for help, for all my hope is in your faithful words. And I look forward to the evening hours to meditate upon your word, O Lord, upon your word, O Lord. Hear me, O Lord, in your unfailing love. Protect me as you promised in your law. For those who hate your ways now threaten me, pursuing me, intent on doing wrong, intent on doing wrong. But I am sure that you are near me, Lord, dependable forevermore to stand. And long ago I came to realize you made your rules forevermore to stand, forevermore to stand.